Thank you for this opportunity to share my views with you today. My name is Katie Fowles and I'm very opposed to this bill, both the original and amended version. The government has used this bill to take away many rights and freedoms from New Zealand people for a perceived major threat of COVID-19. A virus that kills less than 1% of the people who get it, and where people have to be tested to see if they actually have it. For this, New Zealand has been locked down and there have been many negative implications as a result. The current COVID health bill has already created far too much harm, with people having to close businesses and many people feeling isolated and depressed. What about people in rest homes who have not even been allowed to see their families, and the children who have missed out on school? The end does not justify the means. There has to be a better way. My concern is that the amendments to this bill could give the politicians powers to marginalise and discriminate against New Zealanders who choose not to get vaccinated. A medical treatment should never ever be mandated or forced on anybody, especially not one that many people have had severe reactions to and some even died from. So my question is, why is the information about these serious adverse reactions not getting out there? There should be informed consent, not coercion or bullying mandates. We don't even know the long-term effects of this vaccine that the politicians are pushing people to get. And it isn't even 100% effective. People can still get and pass on COVID even if they're vaccinated. There are many people who don't want to get this vaccine, but unfortunately, because of coercion and mandates, have felt like they have no other choice and have felt pressured into getting the jab. This is bullying behaviour, making someone do something that they don't want to do. And I want to live in a country that is free from this type of bullying behaviour. The politicians need to be looking at other ways to manage this virus. The coercion that is currently going on is completely wrong, and people should have autonomy over their own bodies. Also, I believe there should be no discrimination against people who choose not to get the vaccine or not get a COVID test or not wear a mask. And there should definitely be no way that people should be sent to an isolation unit against their will. This bill goes against the New Zealand Bill of Rights and the Nuremberg Code. Like it says in the New Zealand Bill of Rights, everyone has the right to refuse to undergo any medical treatment. This COVID health bill should not be able to supersede the Bill of Rights. Whether we're in a pandemic or not, whether the government have given themselves emergency powers or not, the freedom of the people should never be restricted. Also, I want to ask, why is this amendment being rushed through so quickly? I only made my first submission last week and already we're onto oral submissions. It concerns me that with the amendments to this bill, the government could use this to give themselves authority to create more unlawful mandates. I believe it's time for a total rethink of this COVID health bill so that New Zealanders can live with COVID like any other virus or disease and without feeling threatened or coerced into getting a medical treatment that they don't want or need. Okay, that's my submission. Do you have some questions?
Thanks, Katie. Just checking with the committee. Any questions? Okay, no, that's very clear. So thank you very much for taking the time to make your submission.
Thank you for listening to me.